Generic greetings and welcome to Beverage plus Sanctum 2. Today's beverage is Tea Earl Grey Hot. Lovely. Sanctum 2 is a game that I have featured actually once before only, I think. I don't think I've featured it other than that one time, and that was via a preview. It was actually the very first preview video I ever did, which actually shows its age a little bit, but, you know, that's okay because it's fantastic. It's a fantastic game that just keeps getting better and better. It's one of the very few games that I have pretty much religiously bought all of the DLC as it come out. In fact, I think I did actually get a season pass with it, and normally I would be completely against that sort of thing, but when you see some of the stuff, I mean, this is DLC done right? I mean, this is like you would get like in most cases 4 new maps, part of the campaign, a couple of new weapons, a couple of new towers, several new perks, and even different characters. So you can't really ask for more than that for just a couple of pounds. Anyway, I'm just going to show you a little bit of it because I think it's a good game and I haven't really showed it a lot on the channel. So I'm going to pick my character, and each character comes with a weapon as standard, one of the like a sort of primary weapon, and then you can pick your secondary. So we've got Sky, Autumn. They also come with abilities as well. So Sky is sort of like the main character of the game, and there's like a sort of little comic that you get between in each individual mission and such, which I'm not going to go into. But yeah, it's they got different abilities. So Sky's is to deal more damage for each hit on the enemy, so you can give her things like a machine gun and that sort of thing. She's really good with that. Obviously not very good with one-shot weapons because you don't get that bonus. Sweet sets everything on fire when she fires. Simo is like a robot type thing, look at that, and it deals more weak spot damage, which is quite good. Hagen is very good for anything that's up close, and Saigen, something like that. She is good at... She? That one there, yeah, I think it's a she. Pretty sure it's a she. She is good at, well, obviously the last shot deals massive damage. I'm going to pick, I think I'll pick Hagen. There we go. And we can select our primary and secondary weapon. As I said, you actually get a primary weapon as standard, but as soon as you reach rank 40, which is what I am, you can pretty much change it to whatever you want. So I've got the circular saw, and I've got access to everything else. So we got all, I mean, look at all the weapons. I mean, we've got these, you know, battery rifle, a Tesla prototype. We got a sniper rifle. We got the Rex, and as you rank up, you'll unlock these. Gatling laser, ballista. Then we got circular saw. We got the grenade launcher. Got all sorts of things. I'm gonna go with the. Do we go for the drone launcher? I think actually, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna select Sweet, and I'm gonna get myself a drone launcher. And probably actually a Rex. Yeah, we'll give her the Rex as the primary weapon because that's what she has as standard anyway. And then we'll have the drone launcher, which is a really fun item. Let's have some towers. So these are all the towers in the game. There's lots of towers in the game actually. Is there about 20 towers? Something like that. Orbital strike relay is a little bit over the top. Obviously this is 4-player co-op. As you can see, I can invite players on the right hand side there. And generally, if you've got more than one player, then you could start adding things like the mind control tower and stuff. I'm going to have that because I like that. But certain things you probably want to pick. You probably don't want to pick the orbital strike relay if you're playing single player. But everything really is a sort of valid option, I think. So let's pick the cannon because that's pretty. No, it's okay. Slow field. We've got rocket launchers. We've got scatter lasers. We've got range spires to increase the range. We've got friendship lasers. When you like sort of clump them together, they'll fire into each other and, you know, get more sort of just like more damage. Basically, they actually remind me, them friendship towers, of the Command and Conquer Red Alert 2 Prism towers. Don't know why, but anyway, anti-air. What don't we have? We don't really have any anti-air capability. Oh no, the cannon can do anti-air. The focus can't. Let's pick a. I'm trying to pick a weird tower. What's that one there? Mine dispenser? Oh, let's pick an orbital relay. I'm going to go back on what I said. Let's have an orbital relay, why not? Right, let's go. Let's pick our perks. So, I think we will have Resilient Core. That is heal the core for 10% of its max health after each wave. So we've got a bit of a buffer zone. Hip Fire increases weapon damage by 40%, but disables weak spot hits. Yeah, we're going to have that. And long range specialization, we're going to ditch that. We're going to pick something like, I don't know, Reinforcement spawns a shield explorer. That's not bad. Overkill, killing an enemy with a weak spot hit adds the overkill damage. I've removed weak spot hits. Oh, you get a disposable sumo unit. That's pretty interesting. Ignores enemy armor. Yeah, we'll have that. Do we have that? Your shots ignore enemy armor? Yeah, we'll have that. I think. No. Let's have. Actually, I think there's one to do with lightning bounce. 50% of the weapon damage to enemy close. Yeah, we'll have that. And we will. Switch skin? We'll stick with that one. And accept. Cool. So yeah, you can spend about 25 minutes just messing about if you really wanted to with your character and such. And yes, I know I'd take a lot of time doing that, but whatever. Anyway, so let's have a quick look. Obviously, it's first person. It is. Oh yeah, it's a first person shooter, by the way, as well. This game's got everything, right? I mean, the original Sanctum is something that I really played a lot of and featured on the channel, but did I? Can't remember. I actually can't remember. I think I might have featured it once or twice, but anyway, the original Sanctum was fine. There was nothing wrong with it. It was good. It was innovative. It was like, say, first person. It was tower defense. Really couldn't get enough of it, but it had some balance issues and it was a bit bland. I mean, everything was just better in Sanctum 2. Everything's better. Anyway, so as you can see, this is where we're going to get the waves coming around. We can press tab and we can see it a bit better. So they're going to come from over. Down there they're going to come from the generic opponents. As you can see, we've got like a big tank walker thing, and I don't know what that is. I can actually hear a thumping as well. Where is it? You can hear like a now and again, and we can probably see it. Yeah, that noise there. It's probably around somewhere. The whole point is that you're trying to kill this really big beastie, and it's part of the campaign. Let's have a look and run around. This is one of the dam. I think it's dam. Yeah, it's called dam, and you can see why. It's a big dam. Yeah. Very nice. Game looks very nice. Anyway, let's get on with this. Let us get some towers upgraded. We've already got a couple of towers. We've got that rocket launcher there. We've got this one here. It's like a minigun. I'm going to upgrade that. So I'm going to put points into it. As you can see on the bottom, we've got my points on the left there, 190 points. And then we've got towers, which is in the middle. That's how many bases we have, sorry. And then we've got our maximum towers on the right-hand side. So we've got 4 placed out of 15, okay? So I'm just going to basically place these probably along like this. Now, you really do want to weave them as much as you can. In fact, I could probably get rid of that and cheap out a little bit. There we go, cheap out. And when you place these things, they will join up like that, as you can see. And they're joining up. And we're just going to weave them around because that is the best thing to do. Can I keep going? I'm just one short of being able to go all the way around there. I might alter this area over here, but then again I might not. I really haven't decided. Anyway, let us get probably a mind control tower, and we're going to put it, I want to put it somewhere where it's going to affect multiple things. So maybe there might not be too bad. I don't know. I want it, let's say, so it's going to affect multiple things. So maybe there might be quite good, because then it would mind control something, and then this would stop and shoot. I think there. I think that will do. So there's a mind control tower. I've only got 10 points left, and I can put a couple of points into that. If you put a couple more points into it, but don't upgrade it to the next level, you can upgrade it 3 times. And when you get the upgrade, it does just drastically change rather than, you know, be slowly increased. You can put points into it. As you can see, it's got a little sort of it says 210 points. That's how many needed to get it to the next level. But if I put, say, 150 in, my duration might go down, or up, and the speed might go up, and that sort of thing. So it slowly improves it. But then you do get a big jump. Anyway, this is my first weapon, and it's a Rex, and it's basically an area effect weapon. And it does actually push me back when I do it. The second weapon I have is a drone launcher, which is awesome, because you can just fire the drones off like that, and they will literally just fly over there and start shooting. It's fantastic. And I'm just going to keep firing over there. As you can see, I get pushed back when I fire. And one of the good things is that I'm actually a smaller size, because it's obviously this sweet autumn. She's like obviously like a kid. So yeah, you're not fully grown. So you actually got a lower view range than other people, which is a nice touch, isn't it? Anyway, as you can see, we've got my drones zipping around there. I've just mind controlled that thing. That's been taken out. There we go. I've got it on easy mode just to, you know, I'm just having a bit of a mess around. Bit of a beverage, obviously. That's the whole point in this. No rhyme or reason. I just wanted to show you a bit of Sanctum and play a bit of Sanctum. You can play, you know, most of the levels you can play in, you know, quite short order. Maybe, you know, 20, 30 minutes. So, yeah, that's okay. As I said, I've played it quite a lot co-op and such. And, yeah, I just like the game. I just like it. I don't know why I haven't featured it more. I just, it's weird as well because it's like one of them sort of I wouldn't call it a lost game, but it's something that I didn't really play for a long time. I did a preview on it and then I went, oh cool, that's really good. And then me and a friend played it co-op, and then it was just sort of went, oh yeah, cool. We sort of completed it ish, and then we just left it. And then the DLC came out. We played a little bit of it and just sort of left it, sadly. But then eventually we got right back into it, so that's always good. Anyway, we're just going to sell these towers here because I have a plan, which is not normally a good thing. But I am going to put these towers around here because I want to alter where the Gribblies go. So I want to funnel them along like that. So what's going to happen is the ones that are going to come from here are going to go, as you can see, they're getting funneled around that way at the moment, but I only need to do that.
I can't build there.
I can't build there, as she's just said, because I haven't unlocked an area around here. What I want to do is, I'm looking on the top right here, because the top left, it's easy to see, actually. I'll just do that. See, I'm trying to funnel them around the bottom, and then I want them to go around these big cargo containers like this, and then I want them to go in here like that, and then I want them to go around here, and then that means I can block up that like that, and we just need to run over here, and we should now be able to block this off. The game doesn't allow you to just simply block an area off. It will just go, nope, you can't do that, because they'd get stuck. And it's doing that again because I've probably messed it up. Yes, I have, yes. I need an exit, which I haven't got, which will be that one. Or that one. Yeah, if I put that there, that makes it a little bit more balanced. Right, that is that sorted. So we should be able to come over here now and place that there. Yes, we can. Actually, I'll place it there. And there we go. So that's now blocked off. However, a little bit of a problem. Some flyers in that, so flyers will still happily just fly over everything and take you out. So I'm going to have to manually take care of that, but we'll come to that in a bit. This thing here is a Get Big honking space gun, basically. It's a huge rail gun, I think. And well, I don't know how it functions. I must confess, I didn't design it. But what I do know is it's got a massive range, and it will kick the crap out of anything it hits. But it doesn't fire very often. Anyway, let's keep doing the maze. So maybe maze out to there, and then maze there, and we're all out of towers. Right, well, let's go to next turn. So I'm just gonna fire away the drones, and then I'm gonna have a sip of beverage. There we go. This is where the one thing about this game is I was actually really surprised when I first played the original Sanctum, because I believe, and I could be wrong about these things, but I believe the original Sanctum was a mod first, and then the developers Coffee Stain made it into the actual game, their first sort of proper game. And then they made this, which is sort of unbelievable, really, when you think that it's only the second game, you know, it's indie studio and all that, but it's one of like the most. It's just everything seems to work in it. Like, there's nothing I can really point and go, well, I don't like that, or I didn't really like that, or whatever. Do we have any flyers? No, I don't think we did have flyers last time. Yeah, I don't think we did have flyers. Yeah, everything seems to. I mean, everything looks good. It's very stylized. You know, it's stylized, but not in a bad way. Like, you know, sometimes I'll look at a game and go, all right, I'll see what type of look they've gone for. I don't like it personally, but I can see what they've gone for. Is this? I can go, yep, they've definitely gone for something, and it works. It functions. It's great. It's not generic, but it's not so insane. It's not like sort of JRPG sort of, oh, we've gone crazy, wacky, stylized. No, it's nothing like that. You know, I'll just keep firing these, and the drones are going to automatically fall in and yeah, take them out. Fantastic. Oh, this is problematic because we now only have a little bit of time to sort things out. So I'm going to upgrade that. I'm going to, I think, maybe get a focus tower there. Okay? Focus towers work best because they will, well, focus on something and keep firing and then get more damage as they fire, which is always good, isn't it? More damage is always good, right? Let us go out to there, and then we're going to go back out and again follow our weaving pattern here. I have to be careful because I want it so we don't go towards the core. Obviously that core is our sort of main hub. If that dies, then yeah, we die. We've lost the game basically. But yeah, it's there's nothing about the game that I can really say, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I mean, some people might be put off by the fact that it is that you have to sort of level up to unlock different things, but there's nothing that's really super powerful that you unlock. I mean, actually, that is incorrect. I mean, there's some things that are really, really good, like the drone launcher is just generally very, very good. However, it doesn't mean that, like, you know, since it is a co-op game, you're not really. It's not as if you're against other players, so it's not really a problem. But it also gives you something to work towards and such. And you know, like I say, it's some people won't like that, but you don't pay for anything like that. It's not like any freemium bullshit. It's you just play the game and unlock the stuff, and it doesn't take very long. I mean, I think I got level 40 after maybe, you know, 30 hours of play, and that's like, you know, failing several times and such. And you know, there's several different modes. I mean, this is the campaign mode. But like the way it works is that you've just got you've got your campaign, and you can set it to different sort of game modes. So you've got your standard campaign, which is this, and then you've got the sort of endless sort of wavy type ones, and then you've got ones. Oh, that's awesome! Look at that, hitting right on the balls. There we go. Can I get that? You have to hit these right there, otherwise you don't cause any damage. Yeah, you got like different wave modes and things like that, and then you've also got your like feats of strength, where you can basically say, oh, you know what, I'm too good at the game. I'm going to make it, you know, unfair for certain things, so they're going to like get 40% more health or something like that. You can do all that. Anyway, let's upgrade my tower here. There we go. That's the mind control tower. A lot of people say that the mind control tower is OP, but I don't know. I don't care really either, to be honest with you. It's fun and it's a co-op game, so I don't really care, to be honest. I mean, it doesn't, you know, it is hard. You could argue that it breaks balance a bit, but I don't know. I don't care I don't care enough. I just like it because it's interesting, and interesting is much better than balance. Balance is so tedious at times. Anyway, let's upgrade that thing there. That minigun. I'm actually, do I want to sell that? No, I don't think I do. Do I want to sell this thing? Yes, I do. That's a lightning tower. I want to sell that and sort of stack all of my towers in this one corner. There we go. And I think I'm going to save the money for the next wave. How many waves have we got to do, actually?
Here we go.
I don't know. Oh, there's a big walker. It's actually a walker warrior. And as you can see, it's already damaged because my railgun whacked it. There you go, whacked that one there. Oh, looks like we've got stuff coming down here. So fire. All these horrible dog things. These things run in a straight line, which is why, well, these things like run really fast in a straight line, these rhinos. But one of the things is, if you have these like things where they bend around, it obviously doesn't make it, they have to slow down on the corners. So, you know, that's quite good. However, the game is a lot smarter than that, and there is, well, there are sort of creeps, gribblies and such that will happily just go and speed up around the corner. There's one type of mob that isn't very fast on the straight, but on the corners it's really fast. Alright, this is not going good now because they're getting close. That's going to shoot me. There we go. I actually haven't used the right click on this. There's a right click ability on both guns, or on every weapon, and I haven't really used it. The right click on this one is to like do that, and then you can lock on, then you fire, and it splits into several shots, and then boom, does loads of damage like that. The right click on these things is when they're flying around like that, or right click will explode them. So now, bang, 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 and they all explode and fall on the ground. There you go. Have we got anything near the car? Don't think we do. There we go. Wave completed. Sweet. Wave 5 of 10, actually. Wave 5 of 10. I'm going to have a little sip of beverage. If any beverage, you know, isn't allowed to get cold, it's Earl Grey. You cannot have, you know, even if it's not burning your mouth, then you're not just drinking it right. Anyway, how can we do this? This is problematic, this one, because we need to actually take it a little bit further out than I want to, because I need to go in there, and you'll see why in a moment, because I don't have the towers. I'm going to sell that one there. As you can see, they all connect together and such, like that, which I like. And obviously you can run around on them and such. Right, let me... What do I upgrade something? Let's get... We haven't got a gun, really, have we? We haven't got, like, a full-on sort of heavy gun, and I think I'm going to put it... If I put it there, it'll get everything. Put it there. There we go. And we're going to upgrade the cannon. Now, the cannon is a bit weird because when you upgrade it, it's sort of... It is better, but it goes from, like, really fast firing to really slow. But it does more damage, so it, you know, again, upgrading stuff isn't necessarily better, it just changes things. But you can't really spam anything anymore. That's one of the really horrible things about Sanctum 1 is that you really had this this choice whether to either upgrade or build a lot of towers and upgrade them, like maybe to level 1 or 2, and things could go up to level 5 or 6 in that game, the original Sanctum, or you could have 1 or 2 towers at max level. And generally, you would want 1 or 2 towers at max level. That was the best way to go, but you did have a choice. You did have a choice. I mean, it was a worse choice, having just spammy towers, and it wasn't tactical. You would just build your maze, and you would just spam towers everywhere. As in this one, you have a maximum tower limit, which was originally 10, which was just a little bit... It wasn't enough, basically. When it came out, it had 10, and I think they changed it in less than a week to 15, so you could have 15. That's not good. Ah, there's the flyers. Them horrible little flies are hitting my core. There we go, so I'm going to maybe lock on target. Lock on and fire! There we go. Ah, now these are really horrible things. Like little helicopters, as you can see, and it's not going well. Things are not going well at all, actually. My core is getting really damaged, and I don't know what's going to happen here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to take all these out in time. Oh, I think I'll be able to, actually. Yes, I think I'll be able to. More drones, please. You can't just keep spamming the drones. The drones will eventually just fall out the sky and such. Core's almost... There we go. And now, obviously, I've healed 10% as well. So that wasn't good. So we need to watch out for them flyers. So that's something we'll keep an eye on. Anyway, we haven't got a lot of time for this one, so I'm going to keep my maze going. And I think I'm actually going to maze them probably along, and I'm going to do this one in there, so I want them out there. That's what I want to do. So then a straight path.
Tower here.
Yes, tower here, tower there. Thank you very much. Sweet. And then we're going to go tower here, tower there, tower there. Cool. Right, and then maybe a more upgrade on this thing. Can this hit the... Can this hit the... Yes, it can. I'm just checking. You see the range on the top right there, top left rather. You can see how far, how far this thing can fire, and I'm increasing the range a bit to now it's over that. So now we can shoot anything that's there. So it means that if one get past, we it's going to get shot. By the way, the term for these things is looms. I just call them gribblies or generic opponents. I don't know, whatever. It doesn't really bother me. Creeps, mobs, blokes, whatever. These things are really horrible. They're really heavily armoured on the front. In fact, they're so heavily armoured you can't damage them on the front. However, you can damage them from the back. But their big problem, as I said, is that you can't really damage them from the front. However, what I've done, I've put that mind control tower there, and that's mind controlling one of them, which means they all stop and do this blasty thing. Can you see that? They're doing like a blast. And if I stand here, you'll see what happens. You get blasted away. And yes, you can die. Well, you usually sort of fall over, and then you can respawn in like 10 seconds or whatever. 10 seconds is the default. I think you can get a couple of perks that will change that. Anyway, I'm just going to fire these because we've got these Walker Warriors coming towards us. There are a lot of gribblies in the game, different types and such. And they all do different things, and the DLC brought in some different ones. One of the worst ones is like a healer. It's like a flyer, but it also heals as well. I think the worst in the entire game to fight is the Mutator. That is a horrible thing, because what it does, it like basically puts a buff on any of the creeps, and they can get so unbelievably difficult to take out because they've just got so much health and whatnot. It's just... It's intolerable. Sometimes it is intolerable, which is why I have to take them off first, which is why tactics are a thing in the game. Because if you don't use them, you're going to die. Anyway, let's just keep putting these things down, and I think we'll get to about there. Now, obviously, we're getting to a point now where I don't really need to place any more towers, I don't think. Just going to upgrade that. I might upgrade that rocket launcher as well. The thing about the rocket launcher is that it shoots air units, and it is... also area of effect, which is a good thing. There we go. We'll go to the next wave. I'm on wave 8. I'll have a sip of beverage.
Here we go.
Right, here we go, she says. So, where are they coming from? They're coming from over there now, so let's just fire the drones. I think this used to fire faster at one point. Almost like it's been either nerfed or... Oh no, I think I used to have a perk that made you fire faster. Anyway. Oh yeah, as you can see when they got this, well, it looks like a fire effect. That's my perk kicking in. Got a fire effect. And one thing as well, you can get some really good combos. In fact, I had a combo before. I had I had the fire effect with Sweet, and then I used one of the weapons that its secondary fire was to put a poison on the opponent, and then they also had the lightning ability as well as something else. So basically it had loads of ticks on it, so many ticks that it would just be like, yep, you're getting hit, you're getting hit, you're getting hit, and you could just pretty much just go fire wands, fire wands, fire wands, and then just, you know, wait as things slowly died. Not in a really unbalanced way, but you know, just like another tactic, isn't it? Ooh, let's see if we can set this thing out. Everything has a weak spot. This one is at the back there, as you can see. But I haven't got weak spot hits on because I changed it so that this character, because of the perks I picked, doesn't have a weak spot. Can't hit weak spots. Or rather, doesn't get any extra damage for weak spots. You can still hit the weak spots, but you're not going to cause any more damage than normal. And there we go. Keep that firing away. These things here, these big heady things, they actually take more damage as you fire and the head blows up. Remind me of the big head guy from Theme Hospital. Inflate your head guy. Fire down there and wave it. Sweet. Let us upgrade this thing. Level 3. Cool. That's a level 3 tower. Now we can keep putting more points into it, and as you can see it says overcharge, and you can just keep going and going and going and going and going, and it will not stop. You will just keep going and upgrading it, and it gets insane. It really does get a bit insane. One thing that you... Oh, that's not good. No, we haven't got any flyers. Oh, yes, we have got flyers from over there. But it's okay because they're going to be coming through the maze or death anyway. Right, let's go over here. And we will sort out our other maze. So I need to go up there. And then maybe around that. Actually, I've done this a little bit inefficiently, but that's okay. This is, I say, mainly just to maze them around and whatnot. We'll go a little bit further. Maybe to about there. I think to about there. Obligatory jump cut for windows getting cleaned. So, let us crack on. Next wave, shall we? Oh, my beverage is cold now. Yeah, that's actually... that's not very cold. Sorry, it's not very cold. It's not very warm, should I say. See, don't get your windows cleaned while you're in the middle of A, beverage, and B, recording. You know, it's a bit behind the scenes information. Anyway, that thing's getting shot to bits. These things are not too bad, these things. They're a flyer, and they shoot things. But again, mind control tower, OP, as some people say. I don't really care. But what they do is they will turn around and start shooting at the things that you mind controlled. Like that. Oh, they're shooting me now, but I'm going to shoot them back. I mean, I could use a secondary fire. That's what I should use for flyers. Like that. But when they're up close, doesn't really matter, does it? These things are really weird. Little hovery things. When you shoot them once, they will like close their little eye like that. There you go. All gone. Keep firing away there. Looks like my cannon's firing. They're firing over there. Good grief. That was a big cannon shot. Obviously the cannon can only do damage if it's shooting them in the back, which is why it is good there. Yeah. It's you know, it is very much about your placement. More what you place and where you place it, rather than how many you place. There we go. You can spam it all you like, but you've only got 15 towers, and if you mess up the placement of them 15 towers, then you're not going to be very good. And yes, you can sort of get away with not firing and whatnot with your guns, but it's very, very difficult. You have to be exceptionally good. Right, where can we weave more stuff around? I'm just gonna, you know what, I'm just gonna put them like this. I'm not really too bothered about these things now. In fact, we're just gonna go straight across like that, and then into there. There we go. Very inefficient, I know. In fact, just in case, I'm gonna put a couple of gatekeepers on either side. There we go. There's that, and just in case anything gets close. Job done. Right, cool. So again, is it the second last wave? Second last wave, I think. So, oh god, I managed to hit that there as well. Really long range this. Obviously there's different range weapons. You've got some that are really short. There's a shotgun. There's actually a sort of melee weapon. It's like a circular saw. And it is very, very good. However, you have to know how to use it because these things will hit you. Like, if I go here, they're going to punch the crap out of me, right? And that's the point. Ow, there you go, look, I'm half dead. You know, and I will eventually die if I do that. So the circular saw, because you're right, basically you have to get inside the jab and work the body. not the greatest thing to try and do. Anyway, let us keep firing here. Firing away, and we'll be about right there. There we go. Finish these ones off. That one there. Best to fire where I've got lots of them with this, because obviously I do area effect and such, so because it's an area effect weapon, so probably best not wasting the shots on singular creeps. We'll fire that one over there, and that one over there. There we go. Obviously there's certain perks that you want to take if you're going to do long range fire. One of them was, actually, as you saw at the start there, it was a, it says something like you increase your damage as you fire, further, so that's always a good thing. Not what I'm doing now, you understand, because I'm right next to them, but still. So, not going to get close. Yes, it is. We have cleared. Let's just put all of the money into that to get that level 2. I've got enough to get this to level 3, and then we will call it a day. Last wave. So a boss has arrived. This ain't good. So these are really, really horrible things. Oh, I hate these things. Right, I'm going to fire. These don't mess around, right? What these do is they will happily... See, oh, here we go. Yeah, they're going to fire that laser. They'll lock on, but then when they fire, here we go. Yeah, they do that. So, they will, yeah, really, really knack your defenses, which ain't good, obviously. But this thing is almost dead. Problem is that I have another one over there, so I'm going to have to fire over there and see if I get them drones on it, on the case. Looks like most of my sort of waving around is gone now, but that's not too bad because I'm just going to keep dragging them over here. They're still going to have to come this way. What I'm trying to do is keep away from that and just do more damage from range. As you can see, it's a super heavy, but it is getting, it's got a lot of tick on it, a lot of burning, a lot of drones, a lot of damage over time, a lot of dots on it, so that's good. So we'll take that out, and if we don't get close to it, we shall be fine because it won't do its big, awesome, fiery thing, and we won't destroy any more of our defences. And obviously, if you had defences on top of all these towers that just exploded, all these bases, then they will die. They'll just fall over. So you can actually lose just on that one last boss if you're not careful. And sometimes it is a bit annoying, but then when you actually think about it, you go, well, no, that's good. I mean, that's, it means you're going to have to think about your engagement of the opponent rather than just spamming in. And I think we're about to get a wave done. There we go. Excellent. We are the victor. I'll finish my beverage. Rank up. Level 40 to level 40. I guess I can't go any further. So there you go. A bit of Sanctum 2. I really like this game, and I might even feature it more. Let me know if you want to see more of this in the comments. And yeah, I'll happily show you more. Happily play it more because it's a fantastic game. As always, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.